Welcome back to Dancers Doing Stuff. My name is Haley, and if this is the first time that you're tuning in, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today, I am so excited. I'm talking with Tiara, and she is just the nicest human you will ever meet. She is so talented, so fun. We met doing a program with Luam called Rock the Industry, and it is just like such a magical weekend, and everyone just gets really close because you're working your butt off, and it is just so fun. And so I'm really lucky that I got to meet her doing that program, and now I get to bring her to you guys, and we're gonna make a really fun craft. She's very crafty, and hopefully the craft is not a fail today, but you know, lately it's been rough with the crafts for me, so we're having a little fight, me and crafts, but it's fine. We're gonna redeem ourselves today. But yeah, let me read her bio to you because there's something on this bio that I am so excited to talk to her about. I tried to keep it as not even get any little glimpses of information about it before the show because all I want to do is talk to her about it, and I'm saving it for you guys. So, the bio. Tiara is a dancer and choreographer from Brooklyn, New York, and her range expands from hip-hop to contemporary. Her credits include dancing for Lizzo at the 2019 VMAs and in the 2020 Nike Forum and New York Fashion Week show. While dancing and creating is a passion of hers, her true passion lies in helping people. In 2024, she plans on opening her own massage wellness center for dancers and athletes. So what? That is so needed, so cool. And what? Lizzo? That is so cool. I'm so excited. Okay, so before we get going, you know I always like to hype up my guests and share a video of them dancing. And this video is a full concept video. Mark choreographed it. He is full out in everything he does, and you will see this video is so fun. Tiara has red hair and is gorgeous, so check it out.
Come on, work them legs. Now y'all in the middle. Let me see y'all gut. Let me see y'all gut. Come on, let me see y'all gut.
Okay, what? First of all, the dancing was incredible. And then, double dutch is just amazing to me because I've always been really terrified. Every time I try, I get smacked in the face. I just can't figure it out. I need some help with that. So maybe this summer we can finally get together in person and I can actually figure that out because that was so fun. So, without further ado, let's bring on with a big round of applause. And you're muted. Yay, I unmuted you. Hello, welcome.
What's up, Haley? Oh my
I
gosh, thank you for
know.
having me on the show.
Oh my gosh, thank you for being here and thank you for sharing that awesome video. That looked like so much fun. Just the
It
most full
was.
out. Oh my god.
Mark plays no games. His name is Mark Pull Out for a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Oh my
hmm
god. Okay, so let's get into the craft. We should be able to do it simply. Tissue paper flowers. I believe in us. So,
I
I've
believe in
got
us
my
too.
pipe cleaners here, and I have this like random tissue paper that like we'll see what happens. And you have a lot of beautiful colors. I feel like you're gonna make some really beautiful flowers.
Yeah, because I can never pick a color. I'm like, I don't want it to just be one color. I need
Yeah,
more.
I love it.
I need variety.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I have just 3 pieces to start with, just to be like on the safe side. And
Okay.
I think I'm gonna cut it in the middle so that it's kind of like 6 layers. And basically, once I cut this, let me see here. Oh my goodness. It is so warm in New York, and I know we were just talking about how it's about to storm, so hopefully that will cool things down, but it is very hot right now. I feel like the paper is going to stick to my body.
Are we cutting? My paper's long. Which way
Yeah.
are we cutting?
I cut it hot dog style. Do you know, like,
Okay.
hot dog versus hamburger? Was that a thing that you did in
Okay.
school?
It is a thing we did in school. Okay, this is hot dog.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Because
is
I had someone from England on the show, and I tried to say hot dog style or hamburger style, and they were like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "I thought everyone knew that." So I guess it must be an American thing, which makes sense.
It's an American thing.
Yeah. So
I
I
don't
cut
even
mine.
think they eat hot dogs anywhere else. So-
Yeah, right. I've never even eaten a hot dog because I only eat chicken, which is so. I guess I could have like a chicken sausage, but it's not the same.
I don't need them
I
anymore.
have this all set up, and I'm just gonna fold it like a fan and just go back and forth. Let me see if I can show it. It'll be nice because we'll get a little fan before we make the flower. Okay. I haven't done this in so long, but I used to love tissue paper flowers. Let me see. Ooh, what colors did you pick?
I picked this like teal green one.
Ooh, nice. And you can even like mix and match all your colors since you have so many nice ones. I just have like one color, which is kind of boring. Okay, I think this is going to be a really big, nice flower. Okay. I'm like really focused on folding. I feel like I'm like really struggling.
Straight.
Like this is like, I feel like this is like shouldn't be a hard craft, but I'm really working hard over here.
You never know.
Oh, and we have like a nice little fan. Ooh, I need it. So I'm gonna take this pipe cleaner and I'm just gonna go like around the middle. Oh, it just started raining. And then I'm just twisting it so that it makes like a little thicker stem. And then if you want to get really fancy, I have some scissors and I'm gonna cut like a half circle like on the ends, like cut them all together kind of.
Okay.
And you could do like a spike, you could do like a semicircle, you could cut them crazy weird. Let me see. Mine might be too thick to even cut. It's just okay.
I'm
we
like,
got
please
this.
don't be a fail. Please be
I
a
know,
flower.
I don't want it to be a fail. I want it to look so cute. Because apparently, so I was telling you before we started, I have one plant right now, and it is very close to being dead. So I need all the fake flowers I can get because I'm a murderer, apparently. So who
I
knew?
promise you, it's very much a learning process. So I now have 5 plant babies. Yeah, and I'm keeping them alive. You can kind of see them in the window.
Oh
They're
my
like guest starring here.
gosh. Do they have
Um,
names?
they do have names.
Oh my god, I love
Um,
it.
I can kind of show you. And oh, she got a little bit of rainwater. This one is Rory. I've had her
Oh.
for the longest. She's so cute. She's very resilient. She's got a couple of brown spots there. She will start to bloom in a little bit.
Oh. She looks very
Love her.
healthy.
And then I'll bring out my little baby, like one of my newest ones. This one is Tina,
Oh my god, that's so cute. Look at
and
her little, what is this?
she
The
start
little
yeah.
tails.
It's like I didn't even know the succulents do that. She's a succulent,
Yeah.
and she has a little like stem here that has like buds, and I think they will like start to sprout like another succulent, like, and they're starting to like bud up. So I'm very excited because that means I'm taking good care
Oh
of
my
her.
gosh, your plants are thriving.
So that's my little Tina because she's
Wow.
teeny.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, do you have your thing all attached
Here
with
we
the pipe
are.
cleaner?
Let me.
Because now is the
Oh,
fun
I'm such
part.
a clumsy person. Let me just cut my little
Oh yeah, cut
circles
the
off.
edges. So mine kind of looks like this when you spread it out.
Mm, that's
And
pretty.
then
Let's see
all
what.
you do is you literally just, what I should have done is separate them a little bit more, but you just separate the layers a little gently, but you can kind of, I hope this is good ASMR for someone and not the worst sound in the world, but you just kind of pull them up towards the center, and then you just have a cute flower. So this is probably this is pretty
Hey.
loud while we do it, so maybe we can't talk
I,
too much, but I'm just gonna go for it and just fluff this up and see what it looks like. Ooh. This is surprisingly taking a lot of focus. More
oh
focus
my
than
god.
normal.
Yeah,
How's
I'm
yours
like, don't rip the
looking?
paper. Don't rip the paper.
I know, that's the worst. Also, I did like so many layers. This flower is going to be very, very big. It will fit like one flower in a vase.
You're not alone. Oh my god, look at how cute that looks
Oh my
already.
gosh, that is really cute. Okay, I think I
Alright, that
have
looks
only
really.
a few more. Oh my gosh, okay. Someone's gonna tune in and be like, is this just like a crunchy show? What's happening here? Are they gonna talk? Or are they just gonna stare at
Oh my
paper
god,
the
that's
whole time?
really gorgeous. I did not think it
Right?
was gonna look like that.
It surprisingly looks very impressive, and it's so easy to do. You can do like a whole wall of them if you wanted like a cute backdrop for a photo
Right.
shoot. Oh, I just ripped it.
Oh, it's okay, I dropped mine. But this is really big, but it's really pretty. I feel
Okay,
like I
I
needed
think I
another little
finished
stem.
mine.
It looks like a bouquet, like I'm just gonna walk down the aisle, like that's what
Right?
it's giving. It's
Mine's
very,
giving like Cruella de Vil. I don't
yeah,
know
the
how.
split.
Wait, this is cute. We did
This is
it.
very cute. We did it. See,
Oh my
we
god,
didn't fail at the
yay.
craft. The
Yes.
craft worked.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't smell great, but oh my god. Okay, now that we like did that and we can focus.
Uh-huh.
Because usually while we're crafting, we're talking, but that just took a lot of brain power for me. Tell me all about your dance life. When did you start dancing? How did you get into dance? Give me the whole story.
The okay. So I've always danced my entire life. But I did not start training to dance, like actually being a dancer, until I was in high school. And it was kind of a fluke because I didn't know that my school offered dance. And I did not want to be in gym because we had to take swimming, and it was in the morning, and I was like, I can't do, my hair is going to be messed up for the rest of the day if we do this, because you only had a certain amount of time. And
Oh
so
my
I asked if
god.
I could have a full year of dance. And when they gave me a full year of dance, they kind of skipped me in the program and they put me into like what's called integrated. And from there, you were selected to be a part of my school's dance academy or their concepts. And I was selected to be a part of my school's dance academy, and kind of the rest is history.
So
That's,
cool.
yeah, that's how it started. It was like a fluke that just kind of really took off.
Oh my
And
gosh, that's so cool. And like, yeah,
yeah,
I would have totally picked that too. Like swimming in the morning. No, thank you.
ugh, it was gross.
Yeah, no.
Gross. And we had to like travel through different buildings. So like the gym and the swimming pool was all the way out there. And if you had to travel to like the other building across, it was just not working for me. So I
Oh
was like,
my
I'll take dance.
goodness. Yeah, no,
Hmm.
100%. So
Hmm.
when you started doing that at the dance academy at your school, were you thinking like, oh, I want this to be my life and my job? Or were you still just doing it because it was like a fun thing to do? You're in high school, just hanging out, dancing, having fun.
That was, yeah,
Oh
I mean, I
no,
didn't
I
really
lost your
think that it was going
sound.
to be a career. Oh,
Are you there?
can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Try
No?
unplugging
Hold on.
your
Okay.
headphones.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
I can't hear you. Wait, let me see. Sometimes this happens. Okay, I just muted you. I unmuted you. If
Hello?
anything, you could call back into the thing.
Wait, let
Maybe
me see.
try that. Because I can't hear you. It just disappeared.
Hello? No?
So weird.
No sound?
No, I can't hear
Hold on, let
you.
me call back.
Hi, friends. I think it's because this storm is coming. Something has been going on with like technical stuff, and let me see. Let me see. Hello? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe it's my headphones.
Hello?
Let me take out my headphones. Hello?
Can you hear me?
It's me. It was me all along. Okay, let me
Oh
see if
my
I can
goodness.
fix
It's
it.
okay. Wait, let's see if this is better.
Let's see. Let's see. It was
I can hear you
me.
perfectly.
Can you hear me?
I
Can I
can.
hear
Can,
you? That's so weird. Hello?
can you hear me now? Take your headphones. Can you hear
Wait,
me?
let me turn them off. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear?
I have a rainbow circle of death. This has
Oh no!
never happened like this before. You can hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, let me turn this
Let me
off.
take mine out too.
Hello. I can hear you. Let me get my other plug-in headphones. Oh
Okay.
my goodness. I swear I'm professional. Okay, let me plug myself in. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm dropping things. I'm breaking things. Tangled mess. Tangled mess. Oh my god.
I know how you feel.
Something there has to, I need if anyone knows if there's like a something we have Robin Green in the audience who says they can hear us both, which means I just looked like a fool this whole time.
It's okay. It's your headphone. Whatever it is, it's the rain. Let's blame the rain.
Yeah, it's the rain. It's
Um,
like it's the heat, it's the rain. Okay. This is going to be good. If I can figure out where the hole is. Okay.
are we good? You can hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can, yes.
Oh, amazing. Okay, we're back in action. Slight pause for an intermission. I hope everyone got their tea and went to the to the bathroom and got
Mhm.
whatever they needed to do done. Okay, so back to my question, which was, when did you kind of start thinking that this could be a career?
Okay, so when I was in high school, then I started dancing, also outside of school. It kind of dance became a very big thing in my life very fast.
Mm.
So it kind of just started to build because I met a lot of friends who were dancing outside at different studios. And then, they introduced me to this one studio. I started dancing, Born into the Arts, and I danced there with all of my friends, whom some are professional dancers. Um, and yeah, it just kind of escalated. I was dancing every day, every single day, training with whomever I could train with that in the town that I lived in at the time. And yeah, from there, then I started working as an assistant teacher and choreographer to one of my friends who was working at these other studios. And I started subbing, and being like, oh my gosh, can I sub your class? And then that got me into working at some studios, choreographing and working with the kids. And I was like, okay, this is cool. This is great. How
Yeah.
do I get over there? Like, how do I get to a big stage or, more than just what I was doing? And, dance is like a great love of mine, but, we've had our ups and downs.
Oh yeah.
So there were pauses and, stops and, me putting things on hold and, focusing on like, oh, dance isn't a career. It's not going to like get you anywhere, and having to, make money and still keep up my love for this thing that I, love very much. And I decided to move back to New York because I'm from New York originally. I'm from Brooklyn, and I lived here until I was about 14. And
Mm-hmm.
then I went to high school in Pennsylvania, and that was where I started dancing.
Cool.
But I decided to move back to New York. I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to really give this a chance, if I'm going to really see what I can do, I've got to go where I know that this is happening. And so I moved back home, and it's kind of like the rest is history. I moved back home, and I started signing up for all these programs. So RTI, when we did Rock the Industry,
Yep.
and Rhapsodies, like her movement. I wasn't in Motivating Excellence, but I
Yeah.
was in like her. She would do these
Oh,
workshops, dancing at BBC
so
or whomever,
cool.
like any other friends that I knew that were teaching, and I just kind of wanted to train and train and train, and yeah, then it started. Then things started to kind of just slowly but surely work their way up.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I auditioned for the VMAs actually in 2018 for Travis Scott. Yeah,
Oh
I auditioned,
wow.
and I'll never forget this. Me and Victoria, me and Victoria Fernandez was another amazing dancer.
Yep.
Be on the watch for her. She's great. Love her to death. She and
Yes.
I were at the audition together, and we're like, oh my gosh. And I made it to like, round two, and then I got cut, but I was like, you know what, it's okay. And I was like, next year I'm gonna be at the VMAs, don't worry. And lo and behold, I like, manifestation is real. Like, speaking things into existence is very real, because I said it. I said, okay, not this year. And it was crazy because everyone had thought that I booked this gig. They thought that I booked it. They're like, oh my God, weren't you on stage? I was like, no, I wasn't there, but I'm going to be
Oh,
there. Don't worry. Don't
yeah.
worry. And then the next year, and it was crazy because I've been going through such a really trying time in my life. And after going through this, like, I just lost my brother, and I was just like really going through these things, and I was getting ready to start school. And next thing I
Oh my
know, I get
gosh.
a phone call like, "Hey, we have an audition for you. This is an audition. Ryan called me and he's like, I need you to be at this audition. I need you to be at this audition tomorrow. I'm like,
Oh my
tomorrow?
God.
He's like, tomorrow. He's like, are you sitting down? I'm like, okay. It's like, it's for the VMAs. I was like,
Oh, no
the,
pressure. Casual.
okay, the VMAs. He's like, yeah, it's for Lizzo. I was like, okay,
Just no
all right.
pressure. No pressure at all.
What am I
Just
gonna wear? I don't know what to do with my life.
literally.
It's tomorrow. Like, I have no time
Oh my
to
God.
prepare. I was like, I'm not ready. I like called um one of my best friends. I called my best friend Ivan. I'm like, Ivan, I can't breathe. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have anything to wear. I'm freaking out. I'm like,
Yeah.
and he's like, okay. And I was like, okay. And then I like run to the closet. Like,
Throw everything you own on the floor.
I think I know what I'm gonna wear. I think I know. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
And I get there and I'm just like, because we tend to get in our own way sometimes, and it's like your anxiety is like, you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I was like, you know what? Just be yourself. That's it. Doesn't matter. It can either be a yes or a no. The worst thing they can tell you is no. Doesn't matter.
Right.
And
That is such a good point because it's like I get so like auditions, you get so nervous. It's like it's not like they're gonna kill you if you do a
right.
bad job. Like you just won't get the job. Like it's
Then
not
you
the
just
end of
won't
the
get the
world.
job.
Which is disappointing, but that didn't happen to you. So okay, so how was the
Right.
audition
And it's
process?
honestly what we learned in rock industry, like when Luam told us what's for you is for you, that really stuck into my head. It's like what's for you is for you. Everything happens at the perfect time, in moment in space. Like in space and time, it all happens. It all comes together for you. It will. Doesn't matter what it is. What's yours is yours, and it will show up on time for you. You know. So this showed up on time for me. It was just like boom,
Wow.
and it was difficult. It was one of the hardest things in my life, but it was
Was
one of
there
the
a
most
lot of
amazing
people
experiences.
at the audition? Were there a lot of
Yes,
people?
yes, and no. But it
Mm,
was like enough people. I mean, there are enough. You're like, oh man, I don't know.
right.
You don't. You know. You just don't know. You just don't know. And
Oh my
so
gosh. How many rounds did they do? Like, did they do cuts like there in the
one
room?
round, one round.
And did they tell, like, how soon did you find out after the audition?
A couple days.
Oh my gosh, were you just like shaking that whole time? I would have been so nervous.
A couple of days, and the choreographer called me, and I didn't even know what to say. I was like, oh my god, yes, I'll do it. Thank you. I didn't even know. I felt like I was like, what do you say? You know, you're on the fly. You're just like, I was too busy,
Right.
like, and I was at work. I was at work, and I answered the phone. I'm behind the front desk, and I'm like, hello, yeah. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, thank you so much. Okay, I'll be there. I was
Oh
like,
my
ah!
god.
I screamed and I went back. And one of my managers loves Lizzo. She was, oh my God, she's screaming. She's like, I love her so much. Oh my God, my favorite song. And she's like singing. And I'm like, yeah, she's like, you can have the time off. How much time do you need?
Oh my god,
I'm like, I'm
amazing.
glad because I'm going to need about a week and change. So gotta go.
Yeah, so then how soon after when you found out about, that you're doing it? I mean, I feel like the VMAs kind of everything happens really quick with those big award shows. So, what was the rehearsal process like?
The rehearsal process was really great. We had such a great group of people. The assistant choreographer is a choreographer, Jamel, like he was really great. The assistants, Kira, Craig, Brian, great. It was just like really great company. Everyone who was there, we had a really great bonding time. I
Mm,
was so happy that this was like one of the first big jobs because it was such a great experience of bonding and getting to really know the artist and not feeling very like, like, okay, should we talk? Should we not talk? Like, it was great. It was great. It was a great
yeah.
learning experience. I learned a lot. I learned a lot. You can only learn those things in that type of experience.
Yeah.
What I learned, you can only learn it being there, and it was just like everyone who was there, we all shared something that was amazing, and I'm just grateful to have experienced that and to have shared it with the people that I shared it with.
Yeah.
It was
Oh my
great.
God. It sounds like from what I hear, Lizzo is just like the best person, and like
Yeah,
it's not.
she's really cool in real life. Like
Yeah.
she's really, yeah.
And I feel like a lot of
She's
jobs aren't, that kind of like kumbaya, like,
mhm.
I mean, not that they're
Mhm.
not safe environments, but it can be a situation where the
It
artist is like very snooty, or like, people are kind of like gunning to be like in the front so they don't get to know everyone or stuff like that. But it sounds like this was
right.
just such a great experience, and like that's how everything should be.
Yeah, I mean, we know the dance industry can be very cutthroat and I mean, it's entertainment. It's very just, either you fit it or you don't. If you don't fit it, chop by.
Yeah.
Um, and this wasn't like that. And I really can say I appreciate it. And being on the stage was like nothing that I've ever
Oh my
experienced.
gosh. And so it
That
was in front
moment
of
in
a
time,
live, because it was before the pandemic, so it was all like a big live
yes. There
performance.
were people on the sides. Yeah, like we walked down, there were like people on the side of the stage and in the front. They were a considerable amount of way because it was in New Jersey. I forget
Oh,
like the
like a
center
big
that.
stadium that, yeah, like the
Hmm.
sports where they do
Yes,
the
I forget the
sports.
name. Like, yeah, but that place. And so the seats, like, but we could see people sit. You can see people sitting even if you don't know exactly what it is. So it's like, oh my god. But like having to know your mark and all those things that we learn and that we are training for, I have to say, like, when you're in class and you're training for these things, or you're in these programs and you're training these things, and these people are telling you pay attention because it's going to come back later.
Yeah.
So a lot of the things that we talked about in rock the industry came back later, like me being like, okay, make sure, here's a moment. Like, I'll never forget that Luam's like, make sure you interact with the artist, and you can't
Yeah.
just be like, and
Yeah.
there's just a moment, and I'm like, and we looked right at each other. I'm like, yep, okay, look, smile, like be in that moment together. And yeah, it comes back. So pay attention, take those things in, soak them all up. They are only to make you better. And yeah,
Wow. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so it is time for our first game. Let
what are we
me
playing?
guess.
Ah,
It's time for Would You Rather. So, if
okay.
you are in the audience, feel free to participate. I love to see what people say. We can always share your comments on the screen. We have some friends here who are saying some fun stuff. Yes,
Yeah. Ming.
manifest.
Oh my God, Ming was a part of it too. Ming, go ahead,
No
girl. She was there on the stage
way.
too.
Oh my god, amazing. Yeah, that just sounds like the coolest experience ever, and hopefully it's just like the first of many more that are like that, because oh, you are just like meant to do it. So, it's like it's
Thank
gonna be
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, our would you rather questions. Some of them are a little weird, but none of them are too scandalous. Let me pick randomly. Ooh, okay. Would you rather have everything smell bad forever or feel dizzy every time you lie down? Not great
Ooh.
options.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go with dizzy. My nose is very sensitive and
Really?
I can't do it. Something smelling
Wow.
bad forever would make me dizzy anyway. So, yeah.
True. Oh my gosh. Wow. Ooh, okay. This one's kind of funny. Would you rather have an eternal mystery curse be placed on you by a wizard or have visible farts?
What's the curse?
It's just a really
Oh
bad
man.
curse forever. There's no getting out of it. Or your farts,
Visible
people can see
farts.
them. Because maybe it's
Yeah,
like a beautiful little cloud of rainbow smoke or something, or
yeah. Maybe I can design it. Maybe I can
yeah,
design
maybe like
the way it looks.
sparkles, or like it could spell
Right,
your
because you don't know
name.
what you're getting into with the curse. It's
The
like, what
curse,
is it?
yeah.
Is it
No, the curse could
that
be
can
bad. The curse could be bad.
that could go left? Yeah.
Okay, last one. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh. Would you rather spend the rest of your life trapped inside a yellow balloon or get stung by a jellyfish every time you take a shower?
Trap me in a balloon.
Really? Over getting
I
stung
don't
by the
want to.
jellyfish?
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck. You have to like pee on it.
Yeah, that's true. And it would be very, yeah, but I wonder if you'd get like used to the pain. 'Cause if you're in a yellow balloon, like, that's it. You're just like in that balloon forever.
But yes, but maybe I'll see a lot of places. I
Yeah,
don't know.
true. Oh, yeah, maybe you can like fly. That would be cool. Okay, I'm going to share some of our friends in the audience. So we have Ming picked Dizzy. She said she's not lying down. And then Robin also says Dizzy. Yep. Everyone's picking Dizzy. And then Ming also says visible farts sound cool. So, I think you guys can make it work. I think I would pick definitely the farts over the other one. And
Yeah.
then Ming picks jellyfish. Just baths. That's a good workaround. See?
Oh, that was smart.
Yeah. She
That
knows
was
how to
very
play it. Yeah,
smart.
that was smart. None of them are great. None of them are great. Okay, so let's talk passions outside of dance. Tell me all about it. Tell me about this dream that you have. I'm just like so interested. Tell me about your plants. Tell me everything.
Okay, so let's start, I guess, with the big thing first, right? So my dream is to open up a wellness center. My wellness center will be centered for athletes and dancers. I say and dancers. We know dancers are also athletes, but I just say and dancers to, make it a little more well-rounded. But that is really it. I will be graduating actually on June 4th. And so I have my degree in massage therapy. I'll
Amazing.
be taking the state exam and the national licensing exam in August.
Wow.
And so, yeah, that's gonna be, that's, my brain is going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah, what has school been like for that? Like it must be so hard because I'm assuming a lot of it is very hands-on, and I'm sure that you weren't really be able to do a lot of hands-on this year.
Exactly.
How did you deal with that?
Exactly. So that was a very big challenge. Um, I had to practice on pillows and
Oh my god.
sheets. Yeah, like makeshift feet, like little things. Like I had to to learn different modalities. It was crazy because I was in school the entire 2020 because I started in 2019. So for the entire 2020, I'm in school online, and
With a
it's
very
yeah,
hands-on.
a very hands-on career, right?
Yeah.
So it
Wow.
was like up to us to learn to take what you're learning and just like apply it yourself. And I had some experience from, the fall semester of 2019, certain things. So I wasn't too behind. It wasn't like all new, but it
Yeah.
was hard. I can't lie and tell you that it wasn't hard. It was. I almost thought about taking time off. I was like, why am I doing this in a Panasonic? Like, why am I doing this? Maybe I should take a break because this is getting really extra. And I consulted with myself. Me, myself, and I had a conversation, and I was like, you know what? If I take time off, then that means that it's going to delay when I can be done, and that's the only means it's going to take me longer to do everything else and set everything else in motion. So I decided to just stick it out and just push through, power through, and we wound up making up hours anyway. afterward, like when school started back being in person,
Yeah.
and we had certain days where we were in person. So like even now, my everything is split up for me. I don't have any more hands-on classes because I'm in the clinic working on patients. Um,
Nice.
yeah, so since I'm working on patients directly, then I just get to put everything that I learned all to use. And I have great like teachers that have been there for me and really been hands-on with showing me certain things and making sure that we understand. So it's been great on that aspect. Everything that I have had to learn is crazy.
The
My brain
body
feels like
is
I could,
crazy.
yeah, I'm like, I'm a doctor.
Like,
Dress me
you
as,
must have such a different way of. I mean, I feel like as dancers, we have such a more like we're more connected to our body than like the
Mhm,
average person, but now
mhm.
you must have such an even deeper connection with your body and like understanding dance in a whole new way by learning all this
Absolutely.
information about the muscles and everything. Like, that must have been so cool.
Absolutely. And that's my favorite part about this career. I love being able to help people get rid of their pain and like help facilitate that leaving them.
Mm,
And because your body holds everything, we hold all the trauma that we have ever went through in our lives, whether it been like you stubbed your toe, I broke my arm when I was 11 type thing, like that all stays.
mm,
And there are emotions associated with that also stay, right? So sometimes you'll massage someone and they start laughing because that whatever that was triggered something that made them remember this thing, and that's the way it came out. Or they may cry.
wow.
There are different emotions that are stuck in these points in our body, based on our memories. And so it's really great helping people to kind of understand that, because sometimes that's where our pain comes from, right? Like a lot of times pain is stuck in your body because it's emotional. It's not necessarily an actual injury. It's like a heart injury, like it's your emotions and they're stuck there. So it it's great to help people really be able to let it go. So
Mm,
I love that.
wow.
Hmm.
Wow, that's amazing. And I think it's such a great idea to try and create something for specifically for dancers and athletes, because it's especially dancers, it's like, you think about it, we are putting our bodies through so much, and there are not a
Hmm.
lot of resources for us to have,
Hmm.
because we don't make that much money. So it's like a
Right.
lot of times I feel like people think about like taking care of themselves or like a massage as like a luxury treat or something, where it should be probably part of your everyday health routine to take care of your
Yeah.
muscles and body. Especially, I mean, how many people stretch after they take class? Probably not enough. Like, so that is such a great, you know vision to have, because it's so needed.
Thank you. Yeah, it's massage definitely should be maintenance. Um, because your body is like a car. Like, you go and you put fuel in it, you take it to get a tune up, you take it to get an oil change, you change the tires, you do all these other things when you need it. And it's like with our bodies, we don't do that, right? So if we get an injury, we may push the time that instead of, you twisted that ankle and maybe you need that 4 weeks to heal, but in about 2 weeks, if you don't feel as much pain, you think that you can, continue. And then you're only prolonging your healing process, right? And so your
Mm.
body needs time to catch up with itself. And massage can help that. It really can help you with that, because we have holding patterns. Massage can help you alter your body in space, right? It's like someone, yeah, you think about
I'm
it. Sometimes
literally
it's like
like,
when
I need to sit back.
you're like, sometimes
Oh.
you don't realize you're like this, you're talking, you're like this, and
Mm.
it's like releasing that. But your body will hold it because it's so used to being that way, because you've trained it to be that way. So you can train it to not be that way also. And that's what's great.
Wow.
That's what I love. I love getting in there. I'm like, trust me, everyone come see me. Don't be afraid. Like, I think what we were talking about before, I think we were talking about like the deep tissue thing. I remember when we had like our
Yeah.
what was it, New Year's? Our New Year's thing. And I remember
Yes, look
someone
flew
saying they
on.
were like afraid of deep tissue. And they're like, I don't get it. And I was like, at that point in time, I hadn't taken deep tissue, so
Mm,
I didn't know exactly the difference, but like, it's not supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to hurt.
really?
No, it. So the difference is like it can hurt, but it's not necessarily supposed to. Like, massage is not
Interesting.
supposed to. But there are
Oh,
levels of pain, right?
interesting.
Because
Yeah.
pain, we have pain that comes into the body, pain that leaves the body, and pain that's been stuck in the body, right? So it's more sensation, but it shouldn't be like you're getting
Like,
beat up, you know?
yeah.
Right? You shouldn't feel like, oh my God, like
Right.
that's not how it should feel. It should definitely be helping you to release those things that are deeper in the muscle. That's what it is. It's like those hard to reach. Sometimes your muscle fibers go like this, and they get all twisted up in each
Twisted.
other, and they can create little adhesions or little balls, little knots, right?
Oh,
And they're in your body. You don't feel them, you don't know, because you're not, you're going about it, but you may be like, oh my God, I really have this pain in my neck. I really have this pain in my neck. And it could just be a knot, but it may be a little deeper than what you can feel, what you can get. So that's what that was created for, to just kind of help get in between those fibers and then in those spindles and work those things out. So
wow. That is
there's
so
a little,
cool.
yeah, there can be this, there's a little discomfort, I would say, when you get a massage, unless you want it to just be relaxing. If you're going for any therapeutic work, expect discomfort, but there shouldn't be necessarily pain. And your therapist should be checking in with you to make sure that you aren't in pain. That's
Mm.
a big thing too. So make sure you have someone who can
Like you,
like me, who
hire.
can like
You said
talk
you're
to
getting
you. And yeah,
when is you getting your official test, you said?
yeah, my license, I should have my license in by September, but I take the exam in August. So
Okay, so
yes.
everyone start booking for fall. You know where to go.
Yes, in the fall, that's it. I can take clients, and
And
I'm here
people are
for
going
it.
to need it because, oh my goodness. I mean, after not dancing for a whole year and people just, I mean, I can only speak for myself, throwing yourself back in randomly here and there at dance classes and,
Hmm.
we're going to be all messed up. So we really need you.
Yeah, seriously. And the stress, right? It's just the stress of
Yeah.
being in the house, the stress
Yeah.
of not being able, you're just like in the house. It's like, and you would think that you wouldn't have as much stress being in the house, right?
Yeah.
Like, but no, we're all like outside, outside.
Literally. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Seriously. Okay, so
Yeah.
what are some of your other passions outside of dance?
So outside of dance and massage, I love to write. I'm a secret writer. Only some people
Yes,
know.
secret writer. Now the world
Yeah,
knows.
I know, now the world knows. I have a pen name.
You do?
I do have a pen name.
Wait,
I
that is
do.
so cool.
So I'm going to be looking to publish some things under my pen name. You guys will see it
Oh
when you
my
see it.
goodness. What kind of
Um,
what style do you like to write in? Are you writing
do you
like
know what's
novels
crazy?
or
Yeah,
murder?
yeah. It's I I like reading romance, right? I love reading romance, but I love reading like high stakes, angsty stuff, like
Mm,
rip apart and come back together type things. I love reading
yeah.
like mystery. Um, I don't know. I'm a nerd. I like to read. So
Same, same.
honestly, put anything in front of me that has a good plot, and I can read it like that.
Yeah.
So
Are you reading anything right now?
I am reading Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tommy Adeyemi. It's
Ooh.
amazing. So this is another, it's like a fantasy series. It's like a young adult fantasy series. And it has,
The best type of series. Young
I
adult
know, it
like
has
are
like all
spoiled.
kinds of magic, and
Ooh, I love
it's like
it.
a whole world you can get lost in. It's the second book in the series, and I think it's going to be
Okay.
a three-part. So you can catch up. You can get the
I
first
need
one. The first
to.
one
I
is
need to.
Children of Blood and Bone. That
I've
one is
heard
just like,
about this. Okay, I've heard about this.
yes,
I gotta get
yes,
on
I'm
this.
telling you. You do it now because I think they're going to make it a movie. You want to be like ahead of
Yes,
time.
I always have to read the book before I see the movie. Like because the book is always better. I'm sorry, it always is.
it's there's more detail. There's a
Yeah.
lot more like, the movies they like skim through stuff. And I'm weird like that. Like I'm like, it
You
was not like
forgot
that.
this.
You
Yeah.
missed this.
Yes, I remember that when I would watch like the Harry Potter movies when I was younger. I'd be like so mad that they like skipped a tiny little detail or something, and then you look back and you're like, oh, okay, like they had a budget,
Yeah.
they had a,
I know.
whatever, but still, it's like, ugh, books. I love books, but yeah, oh my gosh, I have to read those books. Is there anything else that you are just super passionate about in your life?
Yes, I'm passionate about music so much. It's also a secret goal of mine to like make a mixtape. I'm like that's I have like all these milestones.
Yes, I
I'm
love
like,
this. Do it all.
yeah, I'm like if we have one life, then I should just have 8 careers, right? I
I
want to be
support
like
it.
Shaq. Like Shaq does everything. Every
Yes.
time you turn around, you're like, what? Or like all these people that have like beat all these levels and then they're just attaching all these other things. I'm like, I
Yeah.
want to do that. I want to
Yeah.
do that. Let's do all of this and then go to the next level and then do all of this and then do that. That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
So,
I love that. Okay, well, it is time for our last game, the questions game. It's
uh-oh,
less of a
questions.
game, but more of like a mystery. So
Okay.
these questions are loosely color coded. So I'm gonna randomly pick one, and if there's
Okay.
any that you like really want to veto, that's totally fine, and we can always pick another one. But let's see what we get. Sometimes I veto them because I wrote down weird questions, and I'm like, why did I even write this one down? Okay, let's see what we got. Are they any good ones? Ooh. Oh. Okay, these are good questions. At least I think so.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
pick a color and we'll get into it.
Orange, because it's my favorite.
I love that. So this might be you already have this. Okay. If you had to make an alias, what would it be? So you don't have to tell us your pen name. I swear I didn't try to out your pen name. You
I can't tell you.
You could have a different you could have just like a spy situation. Like you don't have to say your pen name.
Okay, if I had a spy name, I feel like it would have to be something unassuming.
Mm, like Sally. I
I
don't
was
know why
going with an
that's
ass. I was going. Okay, I think it would be like Stephanie Jones, like someone not like
that sounds like a
you know,
spy, but also a librarian.
right?
See, you're a writer. You know these things.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that's what it.
Wow. That was perfect. That came to you so fast. Is that your
Yeah.
pen name? Is that
No, it's
secretly-
not.
Your pen name is
But it
like
could be another
Gregory. Greg.
Ah!
Oh my God, you're gonna have.
It could be another one. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one.
Yeah,
Keep that in my head.
keep it. Okay, next question.
Blue.
What is the thing you got grounded the worst for?
Grounded the worst for. Oh my gosh, what is the thing I got grounded the worst for? Oh, I like skipped. Oh God, I like stayed out one night really late, and oh my God, I went. What was it? I think I went to the movies after a performance. I didn't go straight home,
Uh-huh.
and I like told my mom as we were like already going. It was kind of like,
Yeah.
by the way,
By the way, I'm in the movie.
and
Can't talk. Sorry, gotta go.
yeah, she's like, "What are you doing? Get home!" And it was really late too. Like the performance had been over, I think, for like 2 hours. And we like went to eat. And we like did all this, and then I was like, "I'm gonna push it because I'm already out."
Yeah.
And I mean,
It's not like you were
what can
doing
you
like
do at this
crazy
point?
things, you
Yeah,
know?
I went to the movies, but she was so upset with me. She was pissed off. I was a good kid, so like I was like starting to rebel, like like trying to push little things.
Yeah.
Um, and so she didn't know how to handle it. She's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" I'm like,
I went to the
being a
movies.
teenager. And I didn't
Amazing.
ask. I know.
Scandal. The scandal.
Scandal.
Oh my goodness. Okay, next question.
Let's go pink.
What is the weirdest dream you ever had?
The weirdest dream?
Are you a big dreamer? Like, do you
I
dream a
am.
lot?
I dream a lot. So
I could
that's
tell. I
that's
could tell.
I dream like every night. So I can't
Wow.
even I can tell you. Okay, okay. One time I had a dream that I had a pet alligator that was like a dog, and I was so scared. So fun fact, I'm deathly afraid of alligators and crocodiles. Deathly afraid. Like I hate them. Like
Yeah.
I'm so scared. They scare me. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't want them to like die, but I'm just like
Right. Just stay away from me and we'll be good.
right. The
Yeah.
thought that one could be in the vicinity freaks me out because they're fast. Like
They are, and I think
they're
there's like a
fast.
difference. One of them can like go up trees too, right?
And they can, yes, land and water. Like, how are we supposed to get away from this? I don't understand. Like, you have to
No.
run in a zigzag. Don't run in a straight line. I've looked it up.
You know
Yeah,
all the tricks. Oh my God. You
I
heard it here
do.
first.
Yeah,
How to escape an alligator crocodile.
run in a zigzag. I'm telling you. So I had a dream that I had like a little pet one, and I was like running the whole time. I was like, oh my God, what is going on? It was like little baby. So I think they're called caimans. They're like smaller ones. But yeah, I had a dream like that. That was scary.
Whoa.
Weird.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
That is weird. Okay, and the last one. This is kind of a deep one. Are you
Okay.
good at forgiving people?
Oh, that's such a mix to throw. Like,
I know, right after all those
right
fun
at the
questions.
end, am I good at forgiving people? I think it depends on how many times I've had to forgive them before.
Ooh, yeah.
So I think that I'm pretty forgiving at first, but it's like if you continue to like do things that are crossing boundaries or crossing lines, then it then becomes harder for me to forgive you. So, or it takes me a longer time to get over
Mm,
whatever it is.
yeah,
So, yeah, it's
yeah.
circumstantial.
I agree with that. I agree with that one. Okay, and the last official question that I ask everyone on this show, what brings out your most creative self?
Music.
Mm-hmm.
Music is what brings out anything creative that I do. It doesn't matter what kind of music it is, whether it be classical, you know, R&B, jazz, it just gospel doesn't matter. Music.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest love, I think, is music. It's the reason why I dance. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a really good one. Okay. Where can people find you if they want to get in touch? If they want to book you in September, like when is that happening? Because I definitely need all the help. You saw me like I'm hunched over like this. All these muscles are weak. All these are overstretched. I need a lot of help. So tell
Yes, look at
people
you
where they
knowing
can
the
find.
lingo. Come on, Haley, overstretched.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Where can people find you if they want to get in touch?
So you guys can always follow me on Instagram. It's Baby Bob Soul Child. I'm the only Baby Bob Soul Child. Okay. And now I can't change that name. Do you know that name
You
was like a
can't.
fluke? Everything was, yeah, it was a fluke. It was a
Oh my
joke, and now
god.
I can't change it
Yeah,
because
no, it's you. It's you.
yeah, yep, that's it. So, Baby Bob Soul Child, I will be creating an Instagram for my massage services and business soon. And I will
Yes.
keep you posted on what that is.
Yes, definitely. I'm definitely
I
going to
have to
share it with
come up,
everyone.
yeah, I have to come up with like a name. And I think I'm also creating like a little book and stuff. So I'm gonna let you know,
Oh
like
my
nerdy,
god.
like book reviews. Yeah, I'm a
Oh my
nerd. I
god.
want to
I'm so excited for all of these things.
do.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Amazing.
Yes. And I'll also be releasing choreographic work, which our host is actually part of the cast.
I'm so
So
excited. Oh my
I
goodness. I
can't
can't
wait
wait.
to put that out. I can't wait to do that. I
Yeah,
cannot
I
wait.
can't wait for people to see like everything you've said so far about your idea. It just sounds so cool. So I'm so excited. That's a little teaser for you guys out there
Yes.
because
Yes.
there's a lot
Stay
coming.
tuned.
Yeah,
Stay tuned.
Keep your eyes peeled. I don't like that phrase because it's like, what does that mean? Peeling my eyes. That's like,
Peeled.
ugh. It makes me think of like someone like,
Yeah,
like
just like
gouging
grr.
out your eyes. No, not good. But anyways, if you want to follow me on my personal account, you can find me at Haley Grove on Instagram. And definitely make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Essentially Haley, right here where you're watching live. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so
Oh.
it's a long journey. We have a long way to go, but help a girl out and subscribe. And then also you can find the podcast audio version of this show on Apple, Spotify, all those podcast places. There's a million of them. It should be on all of them under Dancers Doing Stuff. So definitely check it out, subscribe, rate and review, whatever the whole, thing that people say is. And the last thing that I have to plug is the Patreon for this show. There are 2 amazing patrons. Shout out to Sophie and Karen. And we have a lot of really fun behind the scenes stuff and some extra little dance classes and stretch classes available. And the thing that I'm most excited about is when we get to 100 patrons, I'm going to start the Dancer's Dream Grant Program, which means that I will be donating $1 per patron to a dancer who has a creative project that needs help being funded every month. So hopefully we can get that going. We got 2 patrons now. We only need 98 to go, and then we can start helping people make their dreams come true. So that is all I have to plug. These flowers were not a fail. I'm so impressed with us.
Yes, mine is
I
beautiful.
feel
Very
very
much.
regal. Like I could be in Bridgerton or something.
Yes, Bridgerton.
Yes, amazing.
Bridgerton.
Well, have a great night, and thank you so much for being here. This was so fun.
Thank you for having me. I had a blast. Thank you so much. This is great.
Amazing. Bye, guys.